Hi, my name is Holly Hireman. I am CEO of Fit Finances and your online health and fitness coach. Today, I want to talk to you about how to keep the motivation to continue to work out, especially in the beginning. This is incredibly crucial that you really grasp this point right from the get-go, because whenever you're starting a new workout program, the first few weeks are the hardest. I don't know if you've ever experienced that before. Chances are that you have, but that first week you're gung-ho. Second week, oh, I'm feeling a little tired, really, really sore. I'm actually kind of fatigued. Maybe I should take a chillax break or whatever it may be. But I want to encourage you. It takes 21 days to solidify a habit. 21 days of doing something or not doing something consistently to solidify a habit. So at the minimum, whenever you're starting a workout program, you want to get through those first 3 weeks without fail. Just get through them, because it will help you get one step closer to making that part of your everyday routine. It'll make it part of who you are. And I guarantee that motivation will follow after that. So don't get discouraged if you're feeling fatigued. Don't just get discouraged if, the first few weeks or you feel more sluggish, way more tired. I am going to tell you that does pass. It does subside. And sooner or later, you'll be like all those other fitness freaks out there that you're like, what is wrong with this person? They actually like to beat themselves up on a regular basis. I used to think that too before I really found my true passion and the exercises that I like doing. So I want you to hang in there because it will help you. All right, so let's get to some tips, the nitty-gritty of today. Some tips for you. I have 3 of them. Number 1 is to keep your workouts on a schedule. You've got to schedule it. It has to be at a time when you know that you're not going to be pulled away. It has to be at a time that you know that nothing else is going to interfere. For most people, this means early in the morning. Early in the morning, before anybody else really needs you, before you need to be at work, before you have to worry about dinner, before you are too tired to actually get that going. Now, there are other people who like to bang it out right after they get off of work, or maybe right before bed, or, it just depends. It depends on who you are and how you're built and how you best function. But I will tell you this, schedule your workouts at a time that is non-negotiable, that you know that nobody else is going to be needing you. So perhaps that is early in the morning or really late at night. Whatever that may be, that's tip number 1, schedule it. Number 2 is, especially after the first, second week, third week, go back and assess. Assess where you started from. Figure out where was your starting point and how do you feel now? A lot of times, even the smallest bit of change that we see in our bodies will give us the motivation to continue on that path. And when we are doing something on a daily basis, a lot of times we don't see the direct result right off the bat. And so we're so used to instant gratification in today's day and age. And I don't want you to be discouraged because you don't actually notice the progress that you're making, because odds are you are making progress. So go back and assess. Maybe that's weight, maybe it's measurements, whatever it is. But really look, how is my energy level? Think about day 1 to wherever you are right now. Where have you made progress, and help that to propel you and keep you working out and keep you pushing forward. All right, number 3 is to remember that change is a good thing. And embrace it. Embrace the feelings that you're feeling in your body. Embrace maybe the increased appetite. Embrace that you are making a difference. You are changing your life and you're changing your body. And one of the things that I love about health and fitness and working out is when somebody makes fitness a part of their regular routine, they automatically start really boosting their confidence. and their self-confidence. And what automatically happens from there is not only are they more productive in their work life, of course, in their health and fitness, but also in their social environment, in their relationships. You just feel more positive. So I want you to embrace the fact that change is good. So a quick recap on those 3 tips. Number 1 is to keep your workouts on a schedule. Even if it gets tough, definitely schedule your workouts. Number 2, I want you to assess on a pretty regular basis, maybe every couple of weeks or so, where you're at. And don't get discouraged, because this might be your first time really taking a stab at things. And it's okay just to go back, assess, and see where you need to course correct. And then, of course, tip number 3 is to embrace change. And just remember that change is good. All right, now, I want you to remember one last thing before we go. Think about, I'm going to leave you with an analogy. I just read this in a great book, The Compound Effect. It's a phenomenal book. If you haven't read it, check it out. So imagine that you have 2 planes starting in New York. Okay, so 2 airplanes starting in New York. Both of their destination is California. They're both going to land in California. So plane number 1 has just a consistent but very, very, very slow mile an hour. And it's just going to fly all the way over the U.S., and then it's going to land in California. Now, plane number 2, however, has to start and stop, because they need to stop in every state all the way to California. But their speed is quadruple what plane number 1 is. Now, who do you think is going to arrive at the destination first? It's plane number 1. The one that just goes really slow, very consistently, but doesn't stop, doesn't take the foot off the gas, doesn't have to take all that energy to start and stop and start and stop. And that's key. That is key here, because it takes so much more energy for us to get moving and then allow ourselves to take a break, relax, stop, and then get moving again. Odds are, once you stop, you've lost all of that momentum. I don't want you to lose your momentum. I want you to keep that momentum flowing and going, because I want you to keep up with your workouts so that you keep experiencing amazing results. All right, thank you so much. Comment below if you like, and I'd love to connect with you on email. My email address is below, and just send me an email. Let me know how else I can serve you. Have a great day.